I think this is the second You Believe It I'm reacting on stream. I think. This one is a new one. It dropped 21 hours ago. 6 Filipinos versus 1 secret white guy. The main reason I'm watching this vid is because I'm half Filipino. My mum is Filipino. So yeah. Maybe. So with this one, I might be able to relate a bit more than you guys that aren't Filipino. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's check it out. This is a longer video than I usually react to. 23 minutes, 37 seconds. But yeah, let's watch it.
I'm Filipino.
A good life for me and my brother and all my...
I'm Filipino.
I'm Filipino.
I'm Filipino.
I'm Filipino.
I'm Filipino.
I'm Filipino.
And I'm Canadian.
He's Canadian, chat.
So I actually have a YouTube channel where I make content primarily in Tagalog. I do interviews with other foreigners who have an interest in the country. And I also do reaction videos where I go out to restaurants and speak Tagalog with Filipinos. And normally they're like really surprised that I can speak the language. So yeah, I'm really excited to be a part of this and I hope I do well.
What's like everyone's full name?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Okay. I know this dude.
I go by Ray.
I've seen this dude before. This dude's like a magician, that dude right there.
What's like everyone's full name?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop my full name. Let's see what they say.
I go by Ray Matthew Cabato.
Not the Rays.
Oh, so many Rays.
Yeah, my name is Bianca Jolene. My first name is Bianca Jolene, and then that Jolene is a combination of my parents' name.
My name is Sean Satari Donna.
That's
Are you Filipino?
Yeah.
Very unique.
I don't know.
From the mountains, maybe?
So my name is Jana Luis de los Reyes Desamito.
You see these weird, like, these names are very Spanish because, what's it called? Filipinos got invaded by Spain, so that's why lots of Filipino words, Tagalog words, are the same in Spanish, you know? And that's why lots of these guys have, like, Spanish-type names. The only bit of my name that's, like, Filipino is like my middle name, which is from my mum, and because she's Filipino. But the others, no, not really. I'm not gonna leak that though. I'm not gonna leak my name. You guys might find out my real Smuggler is not my real name. You might find out my real name one day, chat. Maybe one day. Definitely one day. It'll leak one day. I mean, it has, but yeah. But yeah, and that's why Filipinos low-key look like Mexicans as well. What happened to the stream? Okay, we're good. Let's continue.
Oh, yeah.
If
we're talking about names.
You win. My full name is John Mendoza Manalo.
Yeah. Wow,
Okay.
Now this is getting hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how he's meant to be acting. Is that his actual name? Or is that just he made up for this thing? I think he just made it up for this thing.
It is hard.
Okay. I just Googled popular Filipino last names. And Manalo actually is a last name, but it's also a verb in Tagalog to mean to win. So I thought it'd be like a good omen.
He went by John something Manalo, but he didn't have a second first name.
My government name is Paula Marie Ambestros Guerra.
Second first name. Do lots of Filipinos have second first name? I don't know.
Very Spanish. Marie's very...
Yeah, Marie.
Yup.
So I go by Mark William de la Vega.
Oh, these are all
Sound like
Vega.
a politician.
I know, right?
What if I am?
You even said that like a politician.
What province is your parents or you from?
Well, my mom's from Malabon. My dad.
Okay. The place where my family is from is called Cavite. I'm pretty sure on this map it's like there. It's like near Manila. Probably, I think it's there. I was actually born there as well. I'm Australian, but I wasn't actually born in Australia. My dad's like Australian, but my mum isn't. And I was like born around here. And then when I was like 3 months old, that's when we moved here because, you know, my dad is here. But my assistant Jong, she was born here in Australia though.
Dad's from Culucan.
So I was born in Quezon City. So, and before I moved to America, I lived in Antipolo, Rizal. But then my dad is from Nueva Ecija, that province.
Okay.
And then my mom is from Bicol.
Represent.
Yeah. Bicol.
Yeah, so my mom's from Bicol.
Ah.
So Nabua specifically. My dad's Ilocano.
Wait, Nabua?
Yeah, Nabua.
Bro's mask is begging for air. That is rough.
Ah.
So Nabwa specifically. My dad's Ilocano.
Wait, Nabwa?
Yeah, Nabwa.
Oh.
Like the Quezon City, the Naga
Okay.
City, all that. Yeah.
Cool. It's like not common for people in that province to immigrate to the US. Wherever his mom was from was a city over from where my mom's from. So I was like, oh, like, trust this guy.
My mom is from Cavite province, and my dad is from Metro Manila.
That's where I was born. That's like where my family's, like my mom is from, Cavite. I was right. It's like right there, like near Manila. I'm going there in December as well, chat. So by then, hopefully I've got enough money and I buy a pretty good laptop. I'll probably drop like 1K, like 1,000 at least on a laptop so I can stream. Because I'm gonna bring you guys. I'm gonna be doing some IRL streams. I'm gonna be vlogging. I might do like IRL streams. I'll like, you know, like my cousins are there, so I'll probably go with my cousins. You know, obviously they live there, so they're local. They'll like show me around everything. I'll be IRL streaming. That'll be sick. Well, and yeah, I'm from here. We're gonna be going there, and we're gonna go somewhere else. I forgot the name.
So I was actually born in Manila. Yeah, and then I was raised in Canada, and then like maybe, I don't know, 2 years ago I moved to California.
Okay.
Why'd you move?
For work. Yeah.
What do you do for work?
I'm a graphic designer.
Nice. Artistic, creative.
Graphic
Sound medical
designer.
professional, though.
Yeah, that was a conversation for sure with my parents, but I was a little bit worried that people would think the story was a bit too complicated, that I was born in the Philippines, moved to Canada, and then later moved to California, and I think that worked.
Both of my parents are from Iloilo City. My dad got like transfer over to the Netherlands, and that's where I was born.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
Oh, this
studied
guy's
math, he got his PhD in
Netherlands.
math, and then he got a job offer.
This guy's
from that, moved to the
Netherlands,
States.
chat.
My mom is from Cebu and my dad's from Baguio. So the beach and the mountains, we got a
Baguio.
little mix.
My dad is from Pangasinan. My mom is from
Pangasinan.
Bulacan, I think. I'm not too sure.
Bulacan.
But I was born and raised in the Philippines for, I would say, 10 years. And I moved here about, I would say, when I was 14.
So you guys have all
Hey, cool man raised in the Philippines right now. This kid needs to do. He did a stream today on his YouTube. I want to see an IRL stream. I want to see him do an IRL stream.
been to the Philippines.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
Bro, what's going on with the stream? Is this broken? Okay, we're good. Who's Dutch? Who's Dutch? No one said they're Dutch. So we got like people that moved to America, and then this guy's Netherlands, and yeah,
there in December.
Netherlands.
I'm the only one who hasn't been there.
You've never
Well, you
been?
gotta
Never
go to the
been.
But I'm
motherland.
fluent with the language.
So when Mark said that he had never been to the Philippines, but he speaks Tagalog, I was like,
Bro, he hit the jackpot, bro. So this guy's Filipino, but he's never been there. You know, his parents are from there. So he's gonna put everything on this dude, saying he's an imposter.
okay, that's something that I can like kind of jump on right away.
Yes.
And it kind of makes him a little bit more suspicious for the other people.
Oh.
How did that happen?
Well, I was threatened.
Who's Dutch? Who's Dutch? CST Millie. Don't like how my hair looks. Who's Dutch? Netherlands. Netherlands? You spelt it wrong. Why did you add a D? Why did you add a D? Like these nuts. It's Netherlands.
To learn. My mom told me, "Ba hindi ka naaral ng Tagalog, pupunta ka sa Pinas." I'm like,
Netherlands.
I feel like somebody that was gonna come in here and just speak Tagalog,
She looks like a chipmunk.
like, I was like, oh, they're probably the mole.
I know there's a lot of kids that don't go to the Philippines, but I feel like him being fluent in Tagalog, I was like, maybe you just like assimilated here.
I feel like my parents wanted my ate and I to just assimilate so bad in America, you know?
Yeah, same.
Like, I mean, I moved here when I was 3, right? So that's why I have no accent. But like, I was born there, right? So in my head, I'm like, it's kind of embarrassing that I don't know Tagalog like fluently.
I don't speak it at all. I
Embarrassing
only know
ass.
3 words. Salamat po. Thank you. Taba.
Of course. Yeah.
do you know
Tabat.
any bad
Tabat.
words? Oh, of course.
You can't spell something that doesn't exist. It does. Netherlands. Look, you spelt it wrong. Netherlands. You're not meant to add the D. There's no D in it. Where did you get the D from? There's no D. It's just ease. Okay. Hopefully, I taught you something, CS Emily.
He said like the most basic ones.
Oh, so they're talking about Tagalog words, Filipino words. I know some. So taba, he said, is fat. Taba. Baboy. Say baboy. Baboy. That means pig. So like, if you see someone that you don't like, you can call them like a fat pig, like tabachoy baboy. Taba. No, tabachoy. Taba. Blah blah. Cool maker, what's up? Appreciate the follow a lot. We're just watching Do You Believe It. I hope you're trolling right now, like genuinely. What do you mean? Netherlands. Cool maker, have you heard of Netherlands people, bro? My mod CSC Millie says I'm wrong. But yeah. Tabachoy. Fat. Baboy. Pig. Or someone tabachoy baboy fat pig. Manuk means chicken. Tulugna means sleep. Manuk. Chicken. What else? Chanelas. I'm pretty sure chanelas is also like Spanish as well for like slippers, like thongs, flip flops, like that type of stuff. Not sure. People from Netherlands are Dutch. No, Dutch people are from Dutchland.
So I said, like
Lock in.
some friend probably taught him something, and then
And yeah, hopefully you're doing well as well, cool makeup. Welcome to the stream. Did I say that? I don't know.
went along with it. So I was like, still, I think it's fake.
I can speak it pretty well, but like I definitely have an accent. You know?
I feel like that's a Phil-Am kid thing. Like we all, like our parents spoke in
Doing
the
good, that's
heavy
good, bro.
accent, but then they grew up, like we grew up here, and then they're like, "Oi, you put that in the basura," you know. So
I struggle with the language a lot because I grew up with like TFC playing in the house.
Oh yeah, I remember this. I don't know how it worked. So loud and so wrong. Who is? Am I loud? Cool mate, are you Filipino? So TFC is like Filipino channel. But like when we were here in Australia, when I was like when I was younger, probably like 5 or 7. My mom used to have it. You're not? Okay. My mom used to have it. You're from the US? Like what are you? Like, are you Caucasian? Like are you Mexican? Like that doesn't really matter to be honest. But yeah. She had this, I don't know how she had it connected. But yeah, she had this Filipino channel. Even though we're in Australia. I don't know how it worked. I don't know how she set that up. But yeah, she would always have that on, like watching Filipino news here. Are you white? Okay.
I would see a lot of like Filipino dramas, but then my parents also speak Ilonggo, a different dialect. So like I get mixed up on what is Ilonggo and what's Tagalog. But like when I'm in the Philippines,
Dang, I would stop pausing. It's still like, it's only been 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go.
know enough to like understand people, but I don't be speaking it fluently.
You guys are all convincing liars.
I know, I have no idea.
which one of you were just raised there?
Does anyone have a family name? My grandma called me Achok.
Achok.
It means nothing, but it just sounds cute. So I went by Achok in my family.
Growing
You sent the image on Discord? I have an image. Hold on. What do you send on Discord? Cool maker. What is this? You're calling queso? You're calling queso? Okay, nice. Hey, let's lock in.
up, my family always call me Jolo.
Jolo.
Yeah, from John.
My family called me Kukang. I don't know why.
Kukang?
Like, I don't know why. I don't know what it means. Like, does anyone?
I'm sure it's because it like rolls
That's an
off the
bot of queso.
Filipino tongue.
Maybe.
They call me Maasim.
Okay,
Because
sour.
I'm a twin. So there's
This guy has a
Maasim
twin
and
brother?
Matamis because we're sweet and sour. One's very mean, one is very sweet.
That's like with me and Jong, my assistant. Like I'm sweet. Jong is very like rotten and like yeah. If I don't know. If you know Jong, if you know Jong, you know Jong. She's been on the stream a few times.
Tell if the mole was in our camps, they would be trying to speak Tagalog. I felt that he was just going hard on the Tagalog to prove his case.
It looks
There were
Hawaiian.
definitely some people that were trying that I felt were trying a little bit too hard, and that's where my suspicions were coming up.
My parents call me Pot. There's also like Kaka, because my name's Bianca.
Kaka, poo poo kaka.
My family calls me Jang. And then for Filipinos, you know, they usually like double it, like Jang.
Yeah,
Kinda, you know, like the Filipino names.
Now that sounds really nice.
Yeah.
She doubled it up.
Jung
I
is
feel
lovely.
Like when she was saying it,
Really?
I felt like she was putting up an act. Like when she said her family nickname was
I don't have a family nickname. I don't think so.
John, I was like, okay, that's not believable.
My back.
Wait, is there anyone in
hurts.
here that doesn't? That's like
I'm
they
just
can't
sitting like
understand
this. Here, watch,
Tagalog?
look.
When there's a bit of English, I'm like, okay, I get
I
context.
look like
but
this.
I'm lost. I'm so lost.
I'm
Are
also.
you? Wait, you said your mom's from Nabua.
Yes.
So can you understand Bicolano?
Yeah, my mom and like my stepdad speak that dialect,
Oh, cool.
but like what is it? I can't discern between that and regular. So
I get that. I can't either.
What are my go-tos? I'll tell you. Go-to Filipino food, lumpia. Go-to karaoke, Dancing Queen. Go-to app,
The heck
the
is
Nectar
this?
app, obviously.
Wow. Okay. Next go. Why are they raising their hands?
I think I kept.
Oh, that's
throwing
how they
my,
vote.
Filipino like language out there, and I guess it was enough to like eliminate me for it was a desperate move for me to like, hey, like I don't want to get eliminated. I'm telling you, I'm Filipino. This is me.
Yeah, what's everyone?
Bro. CSC Millie. Hold on. My Burt's Bees fell out of the thing. Now it's got fur on it. Ew, this is done. This is done. I need another Burt's Bees, chat. I need another Burt's Bees. Bridge.
Everyone's go-to karaoke song.
Journey Open Arms is my I sing it. So.
Are you Tito?
Oh. Hey man,
You old.
I get to belt my voice.
I can't sing for so
I can sing.
like I'm just being honest, like I don't do karaoke because like my dad, when I was living there with him, he would always bring out his karaoke stuff and then he would let me like sing, but then like
Yeah,
I
I do.
get really shy, so I stop because I know I don't have the voice for it.
Me too.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
dude.
sing my heart out when I'm
I
alone.
just be
so
singing.
yeah, same here.
My parents love Frank Sinatra.
I don't know where it went.
Wow.
Oh,
Frank
did they
Sinatra?
sing in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Oh, they're ballsy.
I like Frank Sinatra. Do you guys want to hear? CS Millie, should I sing Frank Sinatra? His hair's making me bug, bro. I think I'm just a sook, actually. Okay, I'm guessing everyone wants to hear me sing Frank Sinatra. Yeah, listen. I might actually try. This is me trying. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. It's nerve-wracking. Please, nah. It's nerve-wracking. Doing it in front of a giant crowd. Let's go. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Was that good? In other words, baby, kiss me. Was that bad? CSC Millie? Honest.
You know the lore behind that, right?
No.
About like that stuff.
Yeah.
kinda? Yeah.
Yeah, if you sing My Way at a karaoke bar, you're you're not good at it, you get shot.
Oh,
That's facts.
I did not know about that.
Yeah, it's the My Way killings. It's a whole thing.
Beybot is also really fun.
Oh, Babel.
You get killed for singing a song bad?
All right, what's it called? Like the
I wouldn't die.
system.
System, the Magic Mike.
Yup. No, not Mike.
Oh, Yeah, well, that's what's mine called. The
It's called
karaoke
Magic
system?
Sings.
When Paula asked what you call the karaoke machine, and I had no idea. I was like, I don't know. I've never owned one. I think it depends on like the brand.
Oh, okay.
It's just magic. It's just
Yeah, just magic.
Bro, what
I
is
often get
this?
nightmares of what was supposed to be the best night of my karaoke career. My
Jeez, get this crap out of
this
here.
episode.
What's like a thing that you thought everyone did in the world, but it was actually just like a Filipino thing?
Oh my gosh,
Are you
the
dying?
spoon.
The spoon, right?
The
The
spoon, dude.
spoon.
I remembered it wasn't until like I want to say high school.
Bro.
At first I thought it was like, oh, it's an Asian thing, you know?
Don't get me. Yeah.
And then like I saw like my other Asian friends like only use a fork, and I'm like,
I was
oh my
like, how
gosh,
are you
it's
doing
only
that?
a spoon.
I don't know what the spoon is. Oh,
What are they talking about?
I'm dumb. The way they framed it, I thought it was like a superstition with the spoon. Looking at it now, I'm like, oh yeah, no, they're talking about how we eat food with a spoon and fork at the same time, like dual wielding it. I thought anybody that you saw at a family party, you just called your cousin.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean I use lots of spoons. Mid performance? At least it's not bad. Thank you. But yeah, I use a lot of spoons. I use a lot of spoons. And yeah, I mean like very Filipino things is like, you know, I mean obviously it's not just Filipino, but like most Filipino, like 99%, like you always take off your shoes at the door. You know, I mean there's lots of countries that do this stuff, like eating food with your hands. That's what my mom does. Having a water bucket in the toilet, I think you guys can figure out what that is. Yeah, stuff like that, Filipino stuff. Like I feel like that's like lots of Asian countries, even like African countries do that as well. Yeah.
Dude, right?
And I thought that was
South
like, a
American
common
countries.
thing.
Oh, gotcha.
But then they're like, how are they related to you? I'm like,
No, it's my aunt's
that's-
friend.
okay, he's a family friend. Whatever.
I thought that everybody measured the water when they were making rice
With a
while-
hand?
Fingers.
Yeah, I thought that was just like a normal thing.
Wait, who said that?
John.
John. Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
I was worried that I was going to accidentally say the wrong name or forget my own name.
You were
And
so
when
worried.
someone said it, I wouldn't be able to know like that they were trying to talk to me. I chose John because it's a really typical Filipino name. Like I know like probably like 5 or 6 Filipinos that are named John.
All my white friends think it's weird that I use Vicks. So yeah, I don't think
Vicks
a
for
lot
what?
of-
The cure all.
Clutch though.
Yeah, it is clutch.
The smell is good.
Yeah. Oh my god. It immediately reminds me of being at home sick and my dad's like, you gotta put Vicks on.
I remember my mom tried to give me this stuff when I was little, and I did not like it at all.
And he would immediately just take this right here, put a little bit on my nose right here, and then like through here.
What
and
does
then
it even
maybe just,
do?
like massage my back and shoulders with this. And there's also a superstition with Vicks that if you put this
I'm
on
pretty sure my mom put this on my back before when I was little. What is, bro? What's wrong with the stream? Okay, we're good.
the soles of your feet and then you wear socks, that you will stop coughing. Is there any like Filipino superstitions that y'all know about?
I don't know any.
My mom always told me, don't sleep with your hair wet.
Oh, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
That's what my mom said. What the heck?
Every time it was raining, it
She said I'll get sick if I do that. I think that's cap.
was like you have to immediately like shower, get the hair dry. Also, I was told like
Yeah,
if you
she
have
said
a
that.
mole on your palm, that that would mean you'll be wealthy one day. Which I have a mole on my palm, but I'm still waiting for that.
My mom always talked about this thing, like if you pee outside. Have
Oh.
you guys heard that?
No.
With like duende.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
the
yeah.
duende?
Like they'll do something bad to you.
Yeah, they'll like trick you or whatever.
Wait, what's duende?
What will they do to you? You're peeing outside.
It's like the little dwarf.
Like a
They're-
tiny little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you pee outside and you pee on them, then they get mad and they like do something against
Yeah.
you. So you're supposed to say
know, right?
you're supposed to say tabi tabi po.
I think he's selling right now. Like this might be an actual thing, but he's selling. None of these people know what he's talking about. Bro, this dude is selling.
Just like like move out of the way or whatever.
Oh,
Is there anybody that's like suspicious with anybody?
Look at this dude. This is like, oh.
Yes.
I
I am too, yeah.
Who's right next to me to my left?
Jana.
Jana.
Yes.
A lot of things you said were kind of just generalized things.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about you. What do you do?
About me. Okay.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now.
Jana.
Let's see. I am a caregiver. I work at a nursing
That's
home.
very Filipino.
Yeah.
That's like the most Filipino.
Do you want me to prove more stuff to you? Because I can go
Is that
on.
Filipino? I don't even know.
I was just curious. I want to learn a little bit more.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
I'm pursuing nursing after college.
Okay, yeah,
I
that's the most
graduate next
Filipino
week,
thing
so. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay,
so
I lied.
that
Nursing.
doesn't sound convincing enough to you?
I don't know.
I'm just wondering, like you said, you lived in the Philippines for
Yes,
10 years,
I did.
but you weren't sure where your dad was from.
Mom.
I don't really ask my mom, to be honest with you, because like my mom is kind of like, I would say like they're whitewashing a bit, like my mom's side. My dad's side, they're very like what you
See, Millie, am I whitewashed? Am I whitewashed?
call this, like very Filipino in a way. So it's, I don't know, I don't ask her anything.
But like
so.
even like the province.
I don't, because she doesn't speak any dialect.
She said that she didn't know where her mom was from. And I'm kind of just really big on like, even if like you were born here, I feel like it's really important to know like where your roots are, you know? Like, yeah, like you're Filipino, but like it's more than that. There's like thousands of islands in the Philippines. You
That's
should
facts.
know like
I know where I'm from.
relatively where like both your parents are from.
Got 8 more minutes, chat.
I felt very targeted because they're just like, oh yeah, she's the fake one because she's just answering like generalized questions.
She's
so I'm like,
salty.
okay, well, ask me more like in-depth questions. That way
She's
I can like
salty.
give you more
I'll be
in-depth
salty as well.
answers, but that didn't really like come up.
I'm pretty sure some of them are like half. Are these like, when they say they're Filipino, like are any of them like half? Or like what? Because like, I don't know, if they can get half on, like half Filipinos, and like I went on here, I'll be eliminated straight away. Oh my gosh, I'll be gone straight away.
So I said, that's fine.
If you think the mole is still in the box and you'd like to continue playing the game, please raise your hand.
What's like a toxic trait or trauma, for lack of a better word, that like your Filipino family or Filipino extended culture has?
Okay, so my biggest annoyance is that they veil generosity to manipulate people.
Ooh.
And
Really interesting.
And it's one of those things where I see that and I'm like, I just don't want to be that type of Filipino, you know?
I never thought of
There's
that.
a lot of
I never
like,
thought about that.
judgment as well.
Yeah.
Especially on like physical appearance.
Yes, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
That's
that.
really hard to deal with
That's true. That's true. My mom is low-key like that.
sometimes.
My parents are really open and telling me when I gained weight or lost
Yeah.
weight.
Oh yeah.
All the time, man.
Even like family friends will be so direct, just like, "Oy, tumaba ka na."
Yeah.
What? Like,
Obviously,
But like really, this ain't even a Filipino thing. This is like, there's so many other like countries that do this. I think this is just mainly not like not as much as like a Western, like, you know what I mean, Western type thing.
like standards of beauty is very subjective,
Right.
but I just don't respect the colorism in the Philippines.
sure.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
because my mom was really big on like, oh, you're getting too dark. Like,
Oh yeah, you know how like Western countries, like, I don't know, like I know Australia, America, Canada. I'm not sure about Canada. I'm not sure about UK. But like here, for like, you know, white people, like the beauty standard, like it's a big thing to be tan, all that stuff. But in the Philippines, it's completely opposite. Like the paler you are, like, you know, it's like opposite. Like here in Western countries, tan is good. Tan looks good. In the Philippines, like they try to become as white, as pale as they can. That's how it is there.
it's like 100 degrees
yeah,
outside because we live in SoCal, and she's like, we should wear a long sleeve. Like, no, I'm not gonna wear a long sleeve in 100-degree weather.
Just like a lot of Asian culture, it can be really strict and also judgmental in the world of like academics and trying to succeed. And you know, it's like I remember like a core memory of mine was like I was like 80th percentile in like my SAT scores, which is pretty decent. But I remember because my sister was like 95th percentile, my parents were really upset with me. And so
Damn.
just like growing up with that was a little bit difficult.
Just out of curiosity, how tall
Complete
is
opposite.
everybody here?
I'm pretty short, but I'm tall for a Filipino, kind
Yeah,
of.
I'm mega tall, so like I'm 6'3".
Yeah, this dude's a giant for a Filipino. Like this is a giant, bro.
Everybody here.
I'm pretty short, but I'm tall for a Filipino, kind
Yeah,
of.
I'm mega tall.
I'm a
so,
midget,
like,
chat. I'm
6'3".
low-key a
Oh,
midget.
never mind.
I am.
I'm
My
not tall for a
cousin's
Filipino.
6'3". I'm 5'2".
Dang.
5'8".
Okay, maybe I'm short. I lied. I'm
This dude's 5'8". What? How high? How tall is this dude?
I'm 5'6".
Damn.
That's my brother.
What is this 5'8", 5'6"? There's no way. There's no way the difference is that big. There's no way. There's no way, bro. My mom is so short. She's like, my mom's 4'11".
It's all good, dude.
I'm kind of tall for a Filipino. Like I'm probably.
I'm 5'6".
This dude has to be including his hair. Bro, how is this? There's no way that's 2 inches. That is more than 2 inches, bro. Someone is lying. 5'8", 5'6". It is. There's no way it's that big of a difference.
That's my brother's
all good,
height.
dude.
I'm kind of tall for a Filipino. Like I'm probably the tallest friend in like all my friend groups. But I'm 5'5".
5'5"?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's my mom's.
Bro, there's someone like 5'8", 5'5", 5'6". Bro, she's like, it could be because she's standing closer, but she might be taller than him. And they got shoes on as well. But yeah, out of all my friends, bro, I'm the shortest one. I'm the shortest one out of all my friends. But my friends are pretty tall, like most of them. They're like, yeah, like 6 foot, like 5'10", 6'2", like that. So they're pretty tall.
Side. I'm just like comparing everybody to my parents and my family.
Yeah, like I'm super tall back home in the Philippines, but then here I'm like just average.
We didn't say what our favorite Filipino food was.
Oh.
Which is
Oh yeah.
Mine is sisig for sure.
yum.
I love
I've never
sisig.
had that.
Yum.
I don't know if you guys know what this is called. It's called picadillo.
Yum. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
almost like
I don't know if you guys know what this is called. It's called picadillo.
My mom's made this before. It's alright. It's alright. She's made this before, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's corn. No, that's not corn. That's potato. And like just peas. And that's like ground beef. And that's carrot.
yum. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
almost like arroz cubana, right? Yeah. I love mongo.
Mongo.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the best. It's
Mongo.
my comfort food.
I mean, there's the classics like halo halo, obviously.
Yeah. I've had that before. Hello, hello. Pretty good, pretty good.
There's the classics like halo halo, obviously. That one. There was one other one that. Oh yeah. I used to ask my mom to make this all the time, but pancit molo when I was growing up was always one of my favorites.
Mine's
Unset.
gonna go on. Specifically cooked by my stepdad. I'm very.
Wait, is that the one?
I've never heard of that.
Pork blood.
Yeah, pork blood.
Yeah.
Like he cooks it like perfect. Like every other place I go to, it's like super vinegary. So it's
That's
like,
crazy because I don't know anyone that cooks dinuguan.
It's-
Like it's always store bought or
Yeah.
like from the restaurant.
You gotta cook it in a huge batch. You can't like do a small batch. I lied. I've never had it in my life. My stepdad cooks it phenomenally. I don't eat that. It's candied pork blood.
Why the heck are you lying for? This dude is not even the imposter. And he's lying.
I'm gonna eat it at home. I'm gonna eat it at home eventually.
Do you guys know
What?
bulalo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate that a lot growing up because my mom is
Yeah.
from Cavite, right?
What
The
is
soup, right?
It's a soup. It's like
Yeah.
a beef broth soup.
I'm sure I've.
I legit had this 2 days ago. My mom made this 2 days ago. This is actually really good. Because, you know, there's the bone marrow as well. It's really good. But, yeah, she didn't have the whole piece of the corn. Like, you can do it different ways. Some people just cut the corn. She has made it where it's like the whole piece. But, yeah, have that and have it with rice.
I've had it before. I just don't know the
It's got like
So good.
string beans and corn in
Cabbage.
Spinach.
it. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's
come
really,
on
really
now.
Not
good.
spinach, cabbage.
So I just got back from a trip to the Philippines. I was there for 3 weeks. So I'd never been to the Philippines at all before that. It was my very first trip. And
But this dude knows how to speak Tagalog before he even went there. What? How did he... I forgot what he said at the start.
so one of the places that I went to was Cavite. And then
Cavite.
when I was there, I tried
I'm gonna
their
go there this
local
December, chat.
dish, which is called bulalo.
Anybody have like their parents make like Filipino spaghetti?
Yes. My mom-
Oh, bro, my mom used to make this. I did not like it because she puts Filipino spaghetti has sausage in it. They put sausage in it. Like, it's not like spaghetti bolognese. She used to make this, but I didn't really like it. But yeah, I remember at like school functions at my old primary school when I was little. You know, like the parents would bring food, and then the school would sell it to like raise money for stuff. She would make this a lot, and like it would always like everyone there would always like love it, and like when my mom made food for like the school. to help you out and that. And she made this stuff, but I didn't like it because of the sausage.
Yeah,
makes sense.
every time I go back to my hometown, that's like for sure the first thing I tell her to make.
With the bright red hot dogs.
Yeah, hot dog.
Classic.
Those are
Or
not
sausage.
normal.
I don't know.
They're good though.
Ray's story was like
Dang.
a little bit weird, and I was a little surprised that, you know, I didn't at least go one more round.
If you think the mole is still in the box and
Okay.
you'd like to continue playing the game, please raise your hand.
Who voted to keep playing?
I did.
I did.
I didn't.
I didn't either.
Yeah. I
Okay,
thought we
the
got
two
it.
girls.
Yeah, it really feels like everyone here is Filipino. Like, I don't know who I would like vote for.
It does
Really?
feel like we're all Filipino, but I think I just really watched too much Jubilee.
You're like extra suspicious.
Where the mole is just so good.
Don't take this the wrong way. I feel like Ray's fine. I feel like Bianca's fine. John, I'm so sorry. I don't know. There's just like.
Oh,
I don't
she's
know,
onto
my
it.
intuition, I hope
She's
I'm
onto
wrong,
it.
But like, I don't know. Like,
Okay.
I mean, like money's on the line. You guys, like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
Speaking her truth.
Hey, man.
I don't know. I just feel like, I mean,
What's
like,
suspicious about me?
your accent is very American. Like, I mean, obviously we're all
But I was also raised in Canada, right?
That's true.
So like I might have a little bit of a different accent because of
That's
that. And I
different.
moved when I was 8,
Okay.
so I really have like the
Okay.
Canadian accent.
He did say he likes bololo, and bololo is pretty deep in there.
Yeah.
Pretty deep cut.
If you think the mole is still in the box and you'd like to continue playing the game,
The cap
please
is crazy.
raise your hand.
Yeah.
If the light turns green, that means you have voted the mole out and you win.
Oh. So they done it one more time, but they didn't go another round because majority didn't want the moles out. Okay, so yeah. This dude gonna get some bread. He gonna get paid.
If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and
Bro, what's the point of doing this? They can't see.
you lose. 3, 2, 1.
Bro, this dude just looks like he's falling asleep. It looks like he just wants to go home.
Oh, you guys.
Y'all, my intuition's right.
Yeah.
Y'all should have listened.
Oh, I.
Damn it.
You guys.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my. You know.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
I said it. I said it. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, guys.
He's not sorry, bro. This ain't dude ain't sorry, bro. He's
I
getting
did.
paid. He's
I
getting
think I
paid.
voted him for the first one.
I did too.
So I'm from Canada. In Canada, there's a really big
Hey.
population of Filipinos.
Canada.
And so when I was about 8,
Bro, I feel like there's a big population of Filipinos everywhere. Like, I mean, in most like modernized countries, definitely. I feel like that's like that with lots of Asian, like, you know, Indian, Chinese, like, you know, Filipino. Bro, Filipino, like, the Philippines have like over 90 million people. And Australia is a whole continent and we've only got like 27 mil. Like, bro.
18, I really got to know the community. I was working at a place that was maybe like 50% Filipino. I met a girl and started dating. We started dating. And so
Oh.
I put a lot of effort into
Yo, that
learning the
Filipino
language,
Riz.
and it probably took me like 2 years or something like that to get conversational. And that was like, you know, nearly 9 years ago.
Okay, so since you are not Filipino, what is something that like
So the whole reason he knows all this is because he dated a Filipino chick.
you think is so beautiful about the culture?
Filipinos are like the most hardworking people I've ever met. Honestly, like they are grinding out there, and it's amazing how much they're willing to sacrifice for their families as well.
This is
so
why
commendable.
This is why I always say at the end of my like workouts, I'm like, mabuhay Pilipinas. Mabuhay Pilipinas.
For me, being here was nerve-wracking, but I've kind of been in situations like this a lot for like the last 8 or 9 years, where it's a room full of Filipinos and I'm the only one that isn't. And something in me has always wanted to fit in and kind of assimilate to the groups that I'm in.
Bro, this is low-key like me, but I'm half Filipino. Just because, like, you know, like all my mom's friends, really, like she said she's got like friends, but they're not really friends. They're more like associates, acquaintances. But like all of her actual friends are all Filipino. And like when I was younger, we'd always like when she would always go to like family functions or like functions, like all of them are Filipino, and most of the kids there, both of their parents are Filipino, you know, both of their parents are Filipino, so like they know how to speak Tagalog, they know all that, but like only half of mine is, and I don't have any. Like none of my friends are Filipino, and yeah, like it's just like me and my sister. Well, I don't know. We were always like what's it called? Like the the black sheep, because you know all of them were like fully Filipino, but I was like half, and I don't really know anything. So yeah.
In some ways, I've been playing this game for years, you know? I feel really comfortable with Filipinos, and I think Filipinos feel comfortable with me, and yeah.
Going through life and realizing how unique the Filipino experience is, that my parents migrated here and forged a good life for me and my brother and all my siblings, is such a beautiful thing.
That's a weak woo. Nah, that is.
Mabuhay Pilipinas!
Wow, he's like, what did he say?
Ay nako, nanalo ako!
I won.
Mabuhay Pilipinas!
Long live. Hello. Bro, get out of here. This dude is saying long live the Philippines while he swindled a whole bunch
channel where
6 Filipinos for some cash. He swindled them and he's saying that. But yeah, good vid. I actually like this. I mean, some of it I could relate to, but like, yeah. If I went onto this, I feel like, hold on. I'm not sure. Like, are all these like fully Filipino, or like, is there any half? Because yeah, as I said earlier, if I was on this, I would get eliminated straight away because I don't really know nothing really. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. This is a very long one. You know, I chat a lot obviously, and this one's 23 minutes. Yeah, so yeah. That's the end of the reaction.